What do you mean by accrued? In the context of adjustments or adjusting entry, it may refer to 1. The accrued revenue or accrued income. 2. It may refer to the accrued expense. Accrued revenue, also accrual of revenue or income, is the case when a company selling goods or services has already earned the revenue, meaning goods or services have been delivered, but it has not yet received cash, money, or other asset from the customer as payment, and most of the time not yet recorded. That's why adjusting entry here will most likely be a debit to a certain or an appropriate receivable account and a credit to a revenue or income account. Example: if the problem states accrued interest amounted to 17,000. Now, the layman translation for that will be earned interest amounted to 17,000. So notice the word accrued replaced by the word earned. So the entry will be debit interest receivable 17,000, credit interest revenue 17,000. The word earned signals the use of revenue or income account, which is in this case interest revenue. And since cash is not mentioned as being collected at the time the interest was earned, that will prompt us to use interest receivable. Now, accrued expense, on the other hand, which is also accrual of expense, is that case or scenario when a company buying goods or services has already incurred expense, meaning goods or services have been used or consumed, but it has not yet paid cash, money, or other asset to the vendor or supplier or the service provider as settlement, and most of the time not yet recorded. That's why adjusting entry here will most likely be a debit to an appropriate expense account and a credit to an appropriate payable account. Example: accrued salaries for the month 369,000. Now the layman translation would be consumed or used salaries for the month 369,000. So if we are going to adjust this, it will be a debit to salaries expense 369,000 and a credit salaries payable 369,000. The word consumed or used signals the use of expense account, which is in this case salaries expense. And since cash is not yet paid at the time the salaries was used or accrued, that will prompt us to use salaries payable.